Hi, Jeff here with the Centellus Financial Institutions team. I'm often asked about the importance of RAROC, or risk-adjusted return on capital. Let's walk through what you need to know about this important profitability metric. Other metrics, such as return on assets, are important and have their uses, but RAROC is the only metric that truly takes risk into account. Analysis at the instrument level using a risk-adjusted metric enables aggregation to any dimension, including organization, branch, department, product, officer, customer, member, or relationship. Because you start at the instrument level with RAROC, you'll have a more accurate comparison. For example, you could compare a specific commercial loan product to a mortgage loan product, allowing you to determine which product is more profitable for your organization. So how do you calculate RAROC? The formula is net income divided by the risk-adjusted capital assigned. In the example of a commercial loan, you can see that a net income would be calculated by adding interest income, applying funds transfer pricing, subtracting provision for loan loss, adding direct unallocated non-interest income, subtracting direct unallocated non-interest expense, and applying taxes. Now let's look at how to determine the denominator in the RAROC equation, the risk-adjusted capital assigned. Here you can see an intuitive framework for assigning risk in Axiom, which we call the RAROC matrix. First, we'll define product groups to account for the differences in risk between these products. If we go too detailed, it can be difficult to maintain and initially set up this capital allocation model. If we use too few product groups, it may not account for those differences in risk, but would be an easier model to maintain. Therefore, balance is the key to determining how we should group our products when calculating capital. Second, we define the types of risk for the model and how much importance we want to place on each category. Here we've defined credit risk, interest rate risk, liquidity, regulatory operational, and reputation risk. The percentages assigned to risk categories will total 100% and represent the portion of where risk comes from in our organization. Third, for each product group, we rate that group as to how much credit risk, interest rate risk, and so forth it represents on a high, medium, low scale. There's a corresponding value defined for each selection on the scale. From here, it's simple math. For each product category, the model multiplies the category risk by the weight assigned under that category. The various weights are tallied to arrive at the total risk-adjusted capital assigned for each product category. Continuing our example, we see that commercial mortgage has a 10.75% assigned capital. That assigned capital then feeds back to our RAROC equation to determine the risk-adjusted return on capital. Now we can plug in our capital value to finish the RAROC calculation for the commercial loan program. Once you calculate RAROC for additional products, you can accurately compare their profitability, taking risk into consideration. This makes it easy to understand what drives the most value and inform decisions on where to focus your institution's effort. To learn more about RAROC's matrix within Axiom FTP and profitability, part of the Axiom Financial Institutions Suite, request a demo with one of our experts.